Have you ever had a dream so big, it felt almost impossible? A dream that everyone around you said was crazy? Well, today, I want to tell you a story about someone who knows that feeling all too well. He's small, often overlooked, but his dream was as big as the sky. Let's talk about Archie, the ant with an audacious plan. Deep in a bustling meadow, lived a colony of ants. Their lives were a well-oiled machine. Find food, carry food, store food, day in, day out. But Archie was different. While his brothers and sisters were focused on the next crumb, Archie's eyes were fixed on something else entirely: the magnificent sunflower that towered over their world. Its golden head seemed to touch the clouds, a sun within the sun. The elder ants would scoff, "Stay on the ground, Archie. That's where we belong. The sky is for the birds." But Archie couldn't shake the image of himself standing on the very top, looking out at the world from a new perspective. His dream wasn't just to climb, it was to prove that even the smallest creature could reach the greatest heights. So, one bright morning, Archie began his journey. The stalk of the sunflower was like a skyscraper, its green surface slippery and vast. His first few attempts were, well, let's just say they weren't successful. A gust of wind would knock him off. A drop of dew would send him sliding back to the bottom. The other ants would shake their heads as he picked himself up, covered in dirt. "Give it up, Archie," they'd buzz. "You're wasting your energy." Discouraged, but not defeated, Archie would rest, watch the wind patterns, and try again. He learned that the journey wasn't about one single, perfect climb. It was about thousands of tiny, determined steps. He started using tiny cracks in the stalk as handholds. He learned to hide behind broad leaves when the wind howled. He even made a friend, a curious ladybug named Lulu, who would sometimes offer a ride for a few inches, sharing stories of the world up high. Lulu told him about the colors of the sunset from the top, the way the whole meadow looked like a patchwork quilt. Her stories fueled Archie's resolve. He wasn't just climbing for himself anymore. He was climbing for every ant who had ever been told their dream was too big. The higher he got, the more his colony started to notice. They weren't laughing anymore. They were watching, a few even whispering words of encouragement from below. After days of relentless effort, with his tiny legs aching and his spirit tested, Archie reached the top. He crawled onto the vast golden surface of the sunflower, surrounded by a sea of yellow petals. The world unfolded beneath him in a breathtaking panorama. He could see his entire colony, a tiny, bustling dot on the vast green carpet. He could see the stream glittering like a silver ribbon. He wasn't just an ant on a sunflower. He was an explorer who had discovered a new world. The wind that once tried to defeat him now felt like a gentle, congratulatory breeze. When Archie finally made his way back down, he wasn't greeted with mockery, but with awe. He hadn't brought back a crumb of food, but he had brought back something far more valuable: inspiration. He showed everyone that the biggest obstacles aren't the mountains we have to climb, but the small voices, inside and out, that tell us we can't. So, what's your sunflower? What great height are you dreaming of reaching? Remember Archie's story. It's a powerful reminder that with persistence, courage, and a refusal to give up, no dream is ever too big, and no dreamer is ever too small. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this story with me. If you enjoyed this little dose of inspiration, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories. See you next time.